Hey everybody, it's the Gaming Unicorn. Finally, we have gotten to Alan Wake 2 and the new game plus of it, the final draft. I'm actually very excited to dive into this because I have been waiting to record this for you guys, so you can see my raw reaction to the new stuff. And I saw a little teaser of something about the final draft. It's like something big's gonna happen. I honest to God do not know what, but something big's gonna happen. And also photosensitivity warning for any viewers out there, because I accidentally skipped that part. I should have stayed on that part. But photosensitivity warning, and this game is rated M for mature. So yeah, like the original. Hold on, let's see here real quick. Yeah, the original Alan Wake was view product. Can't find what you look. Wait, what the hell? What do you mean? Well, anyway, the original Alan Wake is rated teen for teen, but when they first announced Alan Wake 2, they said they were going full survival horror, and by God did they. Because in the beginning, oh God, the beginning blew me away, and it's gonna blow me away again since I haven't been here in so long. I'm gonna experience the whole game again, but there's new stuff added, so it's cool. And another thing is there's some nudity in here. Yeah, and for mature, there's some nudity. There's there's a nude dude literally at the beginning of the game. I'm not even kidding you. So yeah, there's that. So there's nudity warnings, mature content warning, mature audiences only. If you're a kid, don't fucking watch this. Seriously, don't watch this. If you're an adult, stick around. So yeah, let's dive into the final draft. Extremely chaotic. Is necessary for survival. Yeah, it's been a while, so oh God. It's do I want my ass handed to me, or do I want to survive? I'll go with story, not to be a jerk. Alright, here we go.
Back to the beginning, with the memory of the past loop already fading fast. But while it lingers, I know there's hope. We're not doomed to repeat our failures in an eternal loop. This is a spiral. A fictional poet once said, "Beyond the shadow you settle for, there is a miracle illuminated. I will not settle for a shadow. I'll find the miracle through the night." It's not just victims and monsters. I see now there are heroes as well. We can find our way through the darkness. We will break through the surface. We will emerge into the light.
Alright, here we go. Alan Wake 2. I'm probably gonna have to blur this out. Oh God. But yeah, a very dark beginning. And I already noticed something different. The beginning was a little different.
Can you hear me? Where'd he gone?
Shit. Oh, fuck. Yeah, photosensitivity warning. Alright, finally we can sprint, thank God. Oh boy. Oh. Run! I'm pretty sure this is new, actually. Hi! No! Oh, yeah, right. That's, they kill him. Very violently. Jesus Christ. Oh, shit.
Where's the rest of the stuff? I need to finish this. What the fuck?
Oh, shit.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work. A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Return 1. Invitation. Let's get to the crime scene and find the deputies.
Worth memorizing before we get swallowed up by the trees.
Here we go. Map.
I think I hear someone. Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
Here's all my past songs on the radio. Hang on, let me see something real quick. Okay, charm slots. Let you equip charms to enhance Saga's abilities. Yes, yes, yes. Only charms to be equipped in the charm slots. Of course. Oh, wait, that's right. I think, because I read on their website on Remedy Games, you have to wait till like a certain point until you get to a certain point to where you get all your stuff back. Shit. All right. I'll be patient. I'll be good.
Hey, over here.
And remember Mulligan and Thornton? Remember what I said?
Agent Casey, right?
Here they are.
Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
See, this is what I like. You can actually, like, this is what I meant when I said there's actually pauses in the conversation. So, like, and with these pauses, I can talk. So, let's talk to him. Let's talk to, I forget which one this is.
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan.
Mulligan.
I just
All right.
figured that, you know, that, federal agent's right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
You don't say.
What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Yes, we did.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton.
These two.
Well, we reckon there are some, organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
I guess that's all.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Hey, Mulligan, tell him I'm here waiting. I'll show him around.
They got it, Thornton.
Notice how this is, someone used bolt cutters to cut the gate, fence open.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
Anything you boys want to say? I'm all ears. What do you have to say? Hey. Casey. Buddy. Alright, so... Yeah, I'm getting reacquainted with this game all over again. Sorry.
I need to think through the facts of the case.
Here we go. Now I just had to walk forward a little bit. Okay. This is what I was trying to do in the begin from the get-go. Okay, let's look at the case board.
The
All
Mind
right.
Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders.
All
Worth
right.
taking another look.
Indeed. The case board is a mental technique that allows Saga to analyze clues and progress the investigation. Okay, thank you. God, tutorials. Alright. Clue number 1, the picture. A series of murders have occurred around the town of Bright Falls. Finding the connections will help our search for the killer. Oh, I think it's, because since this is the new game plus, yeah, the victims. All victims reported missing in 2010. No other commodities. The victim was reported missing in 2010, discovered in 2012, buried in a shallow grave. Found in Cauldron Lake, 2018. Some organs missing. Predation. State of the body does not match 8 years spent in the lake. Found 2 weeks ago. Chest wound was ruled as the cause of death. Tattooing on the body is illegible. They were all reported missing in 2010 when the original Alan Wake took place. The OG game, the first game. Murder method, the slight difference in murders. Bloating only commodity in bodies, but not cause of death. Chest trauma. Exposure to water post-mortem. Alright. Guess that's it for now.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
Visiting the Mind Palace does not pause the game, so be mindful of nearby threats. Oh yeah, okay, so I can't. Gotta be careful.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm. Real funny, Anderson.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
Here's Mirror Peak. The mighty mountain in the distance is no other than Mirror Peak. Yeah, the one we had to climb. From the right angle, its beauty will be reflected on the calm surface of the lake. Uh-huh, yeah, sure. I'm so happy to be back. I'm so happy we're here. Oh, God.
Fucking nature. Gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
And they also swear quite a storm in this game, too. Yeah, like they swear a lot. Which I have no problem with, because I do it, too.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
Getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
There's Thornton.
Yeah, but there, can I make it, Mulligan?
General Store, Cauldron Lake.
Hey!
Hey!
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you. So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob?
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
He's joking.
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. And we didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Step 1. Body is positioned on the table.
Strapped
Ritualistic.
down. You unlocked your first key image. You can place it on the caseboard inside the Mind Palace.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Another body has been found in the woods near Briar Falls. Perfect timing. You need to see if this is linked to the killings we're here to investigate. All right, let's see.
Incise stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed. The killer left the heart right next to the body. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down.
There we go.
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
Learn more about the victim, learn more about the killer. Murder matches previous cases but interrupted. May find some new leads this time. Killers, and the victim.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers? Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera? Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting. Boot prints indicating multiple killers.
Multiple
Quite the party.
Multiple assailants present. Messy scene. Crime of passion. Premeditated? For later. Alrighty. Casey, what are your thoughts?
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. Now, I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
No one's heard from this guy in 13 years. Why surface now? Where has he been? If you watched the original Alan Wake part, you would know where he's been. He was taken away by the Dark Presence. So he's been like underneath Cauldron Lake.
So you knew our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Not surprised. Plus, he was a drunk in the first game.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
But no happy ending.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago, 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
Deeply.
I think that's everything. For now, at least.
Mm-hmm. Anything clicking yet?
Not sure. Need to think about it.
Here we go.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
Premeditated. Because they were
planned for the
waiting.
murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now? Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
Time to profile. Using her intuition, Saga can discover new clues by profiling people of interest. Now this is actually a little bit of a cutscene, so I'm going to be quiet.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder. Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something. This mug always cheers me up. The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Mm-hmm. Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though. A witch with no heart. A strange echo of owl murder. Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
Makes no sense.
There's a piece of paper on the ground. A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Mm-hmm, like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading the words. These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept,
even if they knew it would end up hurting them? Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago. Now he had suddenly turned up, only to be murdered in a brutal ritual on the very day of their arrival. And then there was the page. This page, the first page that they had found, not the last. The first step down into terrifying depths. Secret truths trembling beyond the threshold. Reading the words, these words, felt like a message. Was a message. Someone knew they were here. What they were doing. Someone playing a game with them. Leading them on. An invitation. How could they not accept? The sheer audacity of this impossible mystery presented to them. Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
Uh-oh. Another, profiling.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
Another page, perhaps? What? He walked through a boulder? Doesn't make sense.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
Whoops. Nightingale has something hidden inside of him. I need to examine this body properly back in town. There we go.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside. Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's all about control. deciding what happens to who. Don't let it drag you in.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter.
And it's right here, hon. I don't think this was here before. They did say they were going to add new pages to the New Game Plus.
Saga bent down to inspect the body on the table. Somehow it felt familiar. The straps, the heart, the mutilated corpse laying on the rain-soaked wood. Like deja vu. She chased the source of the feeling. Found nothing. None of the victims from her past cases resembled this one. It didn't feel like anything from her past. More like something from a dream. From a life she could barely remember. Maybe one that wasn't even hers. Then the feeling passed. Like a shadow in the trees shifting with the wind. Saga blinked, shook the feeling from her head. She turned her focus back on the work. There was a lot to do. Casing the deputy were watching her. She had a feeling this would be an exciting case.
I think that's one of the new pages. I don't remember seeing that one. At least to my knowledge. I will admit it's been a while.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Sunday, so I told her and she said thanks. Fucking kill me. I snuck out last night again, went to the big house by the lake instead of just watching it from here like I always do. I screw that anyway. Something weird's going on down there. Gonna find out. Gonna go back there tomorrow with better gear. Okay, yeah, this guy basically got killed.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox.
I don't
Casey
think
hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
another thing to note is they took Alan Wake's book, the Casey books, and turned them into movies, which is kind of what basically they're doing in modern times too. And the note on the lunchbox is a little new for me. I know things can get a little crazy around here, but if you're ever feeling scared, just remember that Alan is watching over us. Huh. Okay, I have none.
Did you know this entire area is inside a caldera? This whole mountain used to be an active volcano. Imagine the force it took to carve this crater out of the earth. Calderas are pretty rare, so be sure to take it in.
So, essentially, we're standing in the gaping maw of hell.
Yep.
You got it. I used to love geology when I was in school. I helped Logan build a great baking soda volcano for her science fair.
Cheating on a science fair? That's almost a crime, Anderson.
I'm not gonna say no to quality time with a volcano. I mean, my daughter.
Did you get lost, Anderson?
Can't go any further. Water's too deep.
Alright, cool. Just trying to find what I can find. Thankfully, the last time I played this game, I got a charm that, if you walk by something, it marks it on your map. So if I accidentally walk by something, I just gotta check the map. Which is really, really nice.
They left a lot of garbage. Not the fastidious type.
Oh, it's locked.
Back, Anderson.
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
Hmm.
Hey, you made it back.
Yep.
Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination, ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Thanks, dude. It's not like you're gonna betray us or anything later on in the game or anything. That'd be crazy.
Thanks.
Wouldn't that be crazy
Let's
if you
get the
betrayed
car,
us?
drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
There we go.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
A lunchbox again.
Another lunchbox.
Who's leaving these out here?
We're all in this together, hero. Have a heroic day.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
Got that right. We go this way.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
Let's go.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery. Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town. The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
I smell coffee.
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie?
Oh dear. Cute.
Hello, how's it going?
Does spot look familiar?
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here.
Hey,
I got you
handsome.
some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time.
The sheriff's cute.
We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure. But it's slowed down ever since Cauldron Lake was fenced off.
Let me guess. Missing person cases spiked around 2010. The fence was built just after.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
It all sparked in 2010, huh?
Can't believe that happened. Still feel like I'm gonna be sick.
Come on, Ed. Have some pie. It'll take your mind off things.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
Interesting story.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
I mean, they were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found out. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
You say so. Saga will be the judge of that.
The cult of the tree. What are the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree bag, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists. The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with the murder. They were telling the truth. Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message? We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer.
Uh-oh.
The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting.
She's very enthusiastic about all this. Not to be a jerk. Cauldron Lake. Cauldron Lake. Now let's see.
I need to know more about the cult of the tree if I'm going to shut them down.
To stop a cult, we need to understand them, their ideology, their goal, their members. If they're hiding their faces, they aren't established enough to operate openly. Connection to Deerfest. Large amount of supplies laid out on this table. A lot of equipment just laying around. How long have they been out here?
So you found something there, right?
Yep.
A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing to me.
Oh.
Thanks.
We're gonna see a familiar face. And there she is.
Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing Deerfest.
Oh God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl.
Hey, Rose.
How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
Rose is still weird as ever.
So, Rose, help me out. How do you think we know each other?
We all know each other around here. It's been a while, but I never forget a face. Or a coffee order.
Guess I just have one of those faces. Seen anything out of the ordinary in town lately? Suspicious people in deer masks?
No one's suspicious. But soon enough, there'll be lots of happy people wearing deer masks for Deerfest. Practically everyone will be wearing one.
Good to know.
Oh boy. That's not good. Here's another funny little Easter egg referencing the first game right here.
How can you be so calm?
Corpses are part of the job. Can't dwell on it too much.
The jukebox is out of order. The poor old thing can only take so much of the same song being played over and over and over. I'm as big a fan of Coconut as the next person, but come on! A reference to the first game.
This is exactly why I hate small towns.
Down, Ed. You know how touchy these rural types can be.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go.
Oh boy.
Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Thank you.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week, but you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Dark down here.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
Okay,
I can't say
weird.
I feel the same.
He's joking.
Casey's very moody. Oh boy.
Okay. Let's take a look at our patient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination.
I'll get to him in a minute. And I have my reasons why. Gimme.
Must be locked from the other side.
And the music got all creepy too. Oh yay. Alright. Let's pull the manuscript page out of this big guy, this big nude dude.
What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body give me? The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up. This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
Oh, don't get me started on putting up a fight.
Uh-huh. They did leave something inside his chest. There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Right? There we go.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
Here we go. Did the killers write this on the heart? How? I can't make out what it says. Looks like something was put in there.
Nah.
There we go.
Chest wound is cause of death, but the corpse is bloated, waterlogged. Doesn't add up.
There we go.
There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
All right. Oh, God. Oh, God. Ugh. Ew, don't touch it with your bare hands. Ew.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted saga.
Oh, God.
Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Oh, God.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages.
Hmm.
I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here. Wait.
Not the cute sheriff.
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Show me the clicker.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, Saga. Oh, come on. Get up, 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 get up.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
There's her gun. Shaw. Fuck. Oh.
I'll make you pay.
He's coming.
Honey, come on. We gotta run.
The page said to get into the light.
Try to stay in the light to be avoided being detected by enemies. Throw back some ibuprofen.
He can't see me in the light.
Try me, you
My
naked
gun's
son
out
of
in
a
the hall.
bitch.
Gotta get it back.
Safe havens will restore some of your health. If you leave or attack from a safe haven while in combat, it will become temporarily unavailable. That is actually a new mechanic in this game. If you like shoot at an enemy from like a safe haven, like a safe flight, yeah, the light will go out, so you'll be screwed.
Go.
Fuck you.
Vanished.
End of chapter.
He didn't have a heart. But he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're gonna do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this. Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery.
Poor guy.
There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal, their purpose. A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve.
A corpse attacked us. I used his sensitivity to light to fight him off, but he got away. I need to hunt him down and figure out what the fuck is going on here. I don't have an explanation for this. How are they doing this? What the hell is going on here? I feel like I'm just repeating myself. Alright. There we go. A page where his heart should be. A text tattooed on the missing heart. Can't be a coincidence. His murder matched the other victims. Why didn't they become monsters too?
Doesn't make sense.
I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it with my own two eyes. Need to dig into this. There must be an explanation. Poor sheriff and cops. Poor cops, like they didn't know what they were getting themselves into. This wasn't in their training. God. Talk to someone.
These pages are important. Breaker dropped one before he disappeared.
Where is it? There it is.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
The overlap? What? What? These pages aren't making sense. According to the page, it sounds like Nightingale went back to Cauldron Lake, and he's a taken?
The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
Thank you.
That's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything? He's dead.
Well, yeah, right. Well, that's all crazy talk. Monsters aren't real, and what do you mean the sheriff disappeared? Like poof? He's gone like magic? Magic's not real.
Says you.
Magic's not real. Right, Mulligan?
No, Thornton. Monsters aren't real, and magic's definitely not real.
Monsters are real.
I knew that.
Had to pop a couple shots in his damn head. Don't worry, we'll find his naked ass.
They're a fine pair.
Who you telling?
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. You've only had a tour guide also. It's bear season.
Oh my god.
Oh no, a bear.
This is such great acting. Oh my god.
Help.
So much emotion.
Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh wow, Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right, I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine, and I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Janko. Many local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government, and that's why at Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours we say, fuck the government.
Oh my god.
We have bolt cutters. Oh wow. You think of everything, and we'll take you anywhere. Hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park. Fishing in the crystal clear waters of Bright Falls Dam. Bird watching at majestic Mirror Peak. The tour of a lifetime is just one phone call away. Book now to get a 9% discount on this limited edition Oh Dear Diner coffee thermos.
Just for the record, that coffee thermos is real, and people were pissed because when the game originally came out, it was digital only. So people were like, "Oh, they can make a physical coffee thermos, but they can't make a physical copy of the game." But thankfully, they changed that.
Take it easy.
My client has been held here long enough. Are you gonna let me speak to them or not?
Just a moment, ma'am. Someone will be right with you.
And the physical version of the game comes out this October, but it's funny to me because they were like, "Oh, you think you make like a physical coffee thermos, but not the physical version of the game?"
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, Casey?
A smart choice, Anderson.
Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP. Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead. I'm gonna take a quick look around. Meet you back at the car.
See you in a bit.
I think there's a lunchbox here in the park.
It's so.
Hey, how are you doing?
Quiet. you go and do that? Stomping around like that was scary.
There's another lunchbox.
You wouldn't believe how hard it was to track down these lunch boxes. Thanks goodness for the internet. Okay. You do that, hon. There are other places we can explore, but we can't get to them right now because we don't have the items that we need. And yes, we will be getting bolt cutters later on, which is actually kind of funny.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
I'm going towards the car.
Hello. How's it going?
Did you check out the town, Anderson?
Just getting my bearings. Ready to go?
Waiting on you.
Rinse and repeat.
Alright. Before we get to the next part, I'm gonna get up and stretch for a minute and get a drink of water. So excuse me for just one sec. Alright, I'm back. Let's go kill Nightingale. Oh wait, shit, I don't have my headphones on. Shit. Whoops. Sorry about that. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. Excuse me. There we go. Now let's go kill Nightingale. We drive. Vroom.
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Haha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
Yeah, that'd be best. Please and thank you. Alrighty. Return to the heart.
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed. The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case. I've been thinking more about the cult of the tree. What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
In my experience, they don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
Hey, hello there. How are you folks doing?
Those restricted area signs don't do a damn thing, huh?
Nope. No, they don't. And this is the guy from the ad we just saw. He's Ilmo Koskela.
Hello. Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you. And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business, fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna ja vihta. And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous sweater, Saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland. Pulla, Karjalan piirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by. Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yeah, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can't nor run through a garbage can.
Well, I need to get back to it.
We're just gonna take a peek inside really quick. Just take a peek. Clear signs of tampering. Signal was rerouted into a transmitter that is not one of ours. I fixed it fixed it so any alerts will come our way, but it's definitely concerning. I'll make a report to the investigations department. Leaving this here in case I'm not the next person to fix this thing. If you're reading this, check for tampering. We may want to put more secure metal casing around the whole thing so that the raccoons, quote, can't get to it anymore. Stephen Lynn, Chief Technician.
Now we're talking.
Me and my dad, I signed us up for a beer making
Let's
class
get to the murder site, Casey.
about a year ago. We brewed our own beer.
A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve.
The lights just... Oh, God, I'm sorry. My nose was running a little bit earlier. Oh, God, before I started this recording. God. But, yeah, the cute sheriff just went poof.
Our crime scene's drowning. I never minded rain. Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
cooler's knocked over. Wait, what's this?
We've seen this symbol before.
Good eye.
Monsters, overlaps, rituals. What do you make of all of this?
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into their twisted world.
But with dead men coming alive, the word ritual starts to have more weight behind it. We need to look around, learn what this ritual is. After we find Nightingale, what then? I've never arrested a monster.
I've watched you arrest plenty of monsters, Anderson.
You know what I mean. Monsters. Light worked against him at the morgue. That might be the only way to stop him from hurting anyone else.
This is true. Oh, wait. Footprints.
Bare feet. Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
On it. If anything comes up, I'll radio you.
Here we go. Oh, God. Excuse me just 1 second. Okay, I'm back. I took a drink of water. Alright, let's see. I know me clearing my throat was gross. I'm sorry. Whoops. And Brickfall. Up there. There. This was just left out in the park for anyone to find. Oh, God. Yeah. Here we go. Some kind of signature? Did they intend for the body to be discovered or just an idle carving? Oh boy. It's starting to get spooky. It's spooky season, y'all. Time to get spooky. Oh, yeah. The music just kicked in. There's enemies roaming around now. I gotta be careful. Okay, we already read that. They did good sound design in this game. Oh God. Where is the little breaker box?
The tracks lead into the water. Where'd he go from here?
Whoa!
I can feel something.
Uh-oh.
A presence.
This is what I was talking about. Oh boy. I can't reload that much. They're profiling.
I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
The tree was a threshold. This place and the dark place. You're in over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The threshold. Like a doorway. Leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree. Witch's ladle? What is that? These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it.
Oh, that's right, I can dodge. Okay, shit, I forgot about that. There we go.
My flashlight burned the dark stuff away. It was covering enough.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut. Okay. I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap.
I'm just gonna go over here real quick because if you're in the Mind Palace, then you don't,
The fuse was in place. She found it among the junk in the forest. Saga stepped inside the witch's hut. Something rushed through her. A presence. Familiar. She couldn't quite place it. Something long forgotten. She tried to hold on to it, but it was already gone. Inside, a bright light. Saga felt safe, like nothing could hurt her here. There were objects that stood out to Saga as if the light had manifested them, pulled them from the darkness. A shift in reality, heavy with hidden meanings. A coffee thermos, a shoebox, a mop and a bucket, a poster on the wall, and in the cabinet, another manuscript page.
This is the witch's hut.
Anderson, thought I saw something in the woods. Probably just a deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay.
Be
I
careful.
found another page. Following up on a lead. Keep checking in.
Roger.
The fuse box is missing a fuse. I need to find one to turn on the lights. This fuse is busted. This one looks good.
Here we
People
go.
should really stop littering, though.
There we go. Ah. The break room is a place where you can save your
Another
progress.
page. Making progress.
All right. 2 new pages. Dark poem.
The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
Hmm. There we go. Here we go. There we go. Ooh, that was a good one. So many charms. Oh, God. Maximum health. Safe havens. Hmm. There we go.
Don't need to go over all this again. The page from the witch's hut seems to be describing some kind of ritual.
Cool. Alright, sorry, I don't know why that little text bubble wouldn't go away.
The writer of the first word, not the writer of the last. With the terror of the light and the shadow cast. The third eye now open to project the night. This is the moment to write. This is the ritual to lead you on. Your friends will meet him when you are gone.
I don't know if I heard that one before. Here we go. All right, cool.
To get into the overlap, I need to find Nightingale's heart. Read the line imprinted on it, plus the line on the page to the witch's ladle sign. Then push the heart through the hole in the sign. Nightingale's heart disappeared from the morgue. Where is it now? I need Nightingale's heart to get to the overlap.
Yep.
Where is it?
The cultist leaned close. He was there, but he was risen. Nightingale was there. The opposite of sunspots. Who said that?
That's not it. I don't have what I need to find Nightingale's heart. There must be more. Nightingale's heart. Where is it?
For a while, they played cards in the general store. The witch had stolen his heart. Get out of my house.
Nightingale's heart is at the general store, in a fridge.
Ew.
I need to check the general store for the heart. Casey!
Roger that. I followed some ATV tracks in the woods and got a bit turned around.
Did you get lost?
I've only been lost once in my life, Anderson. The years I spent with my ex-wife. I'll find my way back, don't you worry about it.
Alright. This is gonna be like Alone in the Dark all over again. I take 2 steps, I check the map. I take 2 steps, I check the map. Ooh.
Christ!
Shit. Fucking deer. God damn.
Ready first!
Occultist. A monster. Like Nightingale.
the combat and like mechanics are like different from like Alan Wake 1 and Alan Wake 2, so that's why like it's catching me like by surprise and stuff. Oh god. And the little short sawed-off shotgun is gone because I took it. There we go. There's what we're looking for.
The text on the heart is clearer now. Legible. I feel like I recognize this. The fridge.
Ew, don't touch it with your...
I knew it would be here. Like I saw it in a dream.
Saga, don't touch it with your bare hands.
And now I need to give the heart to the witch. Makes total sense.
Honey, that's gross. You used to like some gloves or something.
Casey, there are cultists in the area. They're taken, like Nightingale. Watch yourself out there.
Yeah, thanks for the heads up. I'm still finding my way back.
You have the worst sense of direction.
Any city in America I can get through drunk and blindfolded. It's these damn trees.
Okay, okay. I'm on route. I need to perform a ritual to open the overlap. This case just keeps getting weirder. But it is exciting.
Don't get too excited. Whoops. There we go. Oh boy. Can't go this way. No, I went the wrong way. God damn it. And I'm trying. I didn't mean to bring up the map when they were talking and interrupt the conversation. I'm so sorry. All right. Most of this game is just me running around figuring out where I have to go. Here we go. This way. There are signs. I just have to read them. Ooh. The light's on, so yeah, enemies are nearby. All right. Oh, and you have a physical attack too. Here she is. All right, let's do this. Hey, hon, I remember you.
The wave crashed on the far side of the mirror. I brought you the Heart Witch. Show me the terror.
Oh boy, here we go. Here we go. All right. Enter the overlap. Ooh. Oh, it's...
Casey, I think I'm in the overlap. Are you still on your way? Casey! Casey, do you read me?
Fuck. Okay, Saga. Going in solo.
I think it's called the overlap. It's because it's where the dark place and the real world overlap with each other.
Logan? Logan! Where are you?
What the fuck was that? Logan's back in Virginia. You're imagining things.
Just trying to see if there's any like ammo and stuff around. That's all. Oh God, I hear him. Oh, I don't like that music. I don't like that music. All right. Oh boy.
Please help me.
There he
What
is.
was that?
It's Alan Wake.
Wait. Did I get turned around? No, this is right. This place is looping. Like a nightmare.
What's this?
Need to find Nightingale.
I like how you could just look at it from afar and then just go to it.
The rider went into the lake, banished the dark presence. Taken still lurked in the woods. The dark place receded. The current pulled back those with darkness inside, into the lake. Nightingale was there, one of them. The dark presence, Jagger had taken him. The witch had stolen his heart. They sank beneath the waves. The dark place, wandering in the shadows, muttering to themselves. It's dark. I'm lost. Where am I? Who am I? I can't remember. It's cold. Premium cabins for rent in Bright Falls. Who said that?
Carl
Can you hear
Stuckey.
me? I need help. Please. Stop this. What did I do? You must dig it out. Their shape shifted. Echoes of the writer's dreams. Fading in, fading out. The next story and the story after that. The writer was writing again.
Uh-oh. And I have a dodge. Okay. Remember to dodge, remember to dodge, remember to dodge. Oh boy. I am actually kind of tense right now, I'm not gonna lie. Oh no! Time to slaughter a nightingale.
He's here. Nightingale.
Oh boy.
Trapped here. No escape. Danger.
Who is that? It's like they're coming in over a bad signal.
Oh!
Nightingale's badge.
Oh. Oh, I didn't see that before. Oh shit. Where are you, you bastard? Where are you, you naked bastard? Next stop, Caldera Street Station. Oh God. Oh! Saga, honey!
Gotta move. Now. I have to get to safety.
Oh God, it's looping. It's looping. I don't like this. Where is he? Oh! Where is he? He comes out of nowhere. Gimme. Oh, God. Where is he? Where is he? Shit. Got his ass. Holy fuck. Huh.
Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
Hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI. I can hear you.
Cauldron Lake.
Yes, I'm at Cauldron Lake. Where are you?
How to escape. In danger. The Dark Presence.
We're back.
Thanks. Got it.
There he is.
Hey.
There he is.
Are you okay?
No! It's my fault! It got out with my face! Scratch!
Sir, calm down. I'm gonna need you to take a breath.
He's changed the story. The Dark Presence. We must stop it before...
Easy now. First things first. What's your name?
My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer. I've been...
Wake? Where did you come from? You've been missing for 13 years.
13.
End of chapter.
Anderson, where did you go? All of a sudden, the radio stopped working, and then that flooding just disappeared. Crazy forest. Is this who I think it is?
Casey, say hello to Alan Wake.
We
Mr.
found
Wake,
him.
this is Special Agent Alex Casey. He'll escort you to our car. Casey, I'll meet you there, right after I take a look around. If the flooding's receded, there might be evidence we missed earlier.
Okay. See you there.
All right.
Alex Casey? How? Am I still... Is this the dark place? No, it can't be. I got out.
Yeah, the PI from your books has the same name as me. Great. Moving on. It's a bit of a hike to the car, Wake. Just get your bearings, then we'll head out.
I need another minute. Cauldron Lake. I thought I'd never see this place again.
Take your time. But you should know these woods aren't the safest.
Yeah. It's getting dark. You have a flashlight? It's not safe without a light.
I have a light. And a gun. You can relax, Wake.
And pages. If you see pages of writing anywhere, you must take them and keep them safe. Our lives could depend on it. They have vital information.
We know about the pages, Wake. We'll keep an eye out for them.
Okay. Okay, just give me a moment. It's okay.
Take your time.
The poor guy seems frazzled. I'll end it here for right now. We just went through 2 chapters and I was going to end it when I got to the Nightingale boss fight. So yeah, this is Alan Wake Part 1. We're here. We're doing the game. So yeah, stay tuned for more. This is the Gaming Unicorn signing off.